Welcome to the lecture, Drug Accountability, Introduction and Shipment Receipts. So first of all, what exactly is drug accountability? So 100% of the drug needs to be accounted at all stages. So what happens if there's no proper drug accountability? The results may be disastrous. Even the data might be rejected because you know what? If we don't have proper evidence that the drug was used properly, because this is not a routine drug, right? This is a clinical trial drug which doesn't have the registration to be marketed. It has only permission to be given to the subjects in the clinical trial. So what are the stages of a drug's journey, of a pill's journey? It will be manufactured at a manufacturing plant, and then it's transported to a sponsor's warehouse, and the sponsor's warehouse will transport it to the vendor warehouse. That's the vendor is the institution which issues it to the site. So the vendor will send the drug shipment to the site, and then the site will receive it. They will sign a shipment receipt to say, hey, we received the drug in proper order. And then the site will dispense it to a subject, how many, a number of pills, and then the subject will take home and take the drug, and then whatever drug that was left over, the subject will bring it to the site, because you cannot just like that dispose it, right? Bring it to the site, and it might either be disposed or destroyed at the site, or it might be returned to the vendor. Right. So where does clinical research associate come in? They go to the site and they look at the records. Hey, which drug was received at site? We check the shipment receipts, and then to which patient was the drug dispensed to? How many pills were dispensed? How many pills did the patient get back? So as clinical research associate, we monitor, we look through the documents and see that there's 100% drug accountability. Every pill is accounted for, right? We know the exact history of each pill. So that is drug accountability, 100% drug accountability. So now we'll speak to a friend, pharmacist Philip Black. So pharmacist Philip Black, tell me what happens when a drug shipment comes to your site.
That's very easy to explain, Tolesh. So the shipment arrives in a box, but then there's a storage temperature for the drug, right? In our case, imagine it's 15 degrees to 15 Celsius to 30 Celsius. So how do we know whether the drug was transported at the correct temperature? For that, we use a temptail. Temptail is a device which monitors the temperature. So when I receive it, I look at the temptail, and if there's an alarm icon, that means the temperature has surpassed or excursed from the allowed range. So then I inform the sponsor and I quarantine the drug. But in this case, it was received in the proper order, and the I check the temptail, and then I give it a thumbs up. And then I look at the shipment receipt, because we need to cross-check that the packaged drug, the number of drug bottles correspond to what I received, right? Because documentation is everything. So for this, we look at the shipment receipt. So let's look at the first shipment receipt I received for this study. So this is the shipment receipt. The vendor is Pill Delivery Private Limited. And then the protocol is given Carta 100, sponsor Carta Incorporated. It's exactly as we expect. And the attention to Philip Black, that's me. Main pharmacy, Magnum Hospital, level 1, 05. Block here now, Street Gangam, NSW 2122, Australia. And my phone number is given. If you want to call me, you know where to find it. And my email is given. And then it was packaged by Ante on 1st June 2018, and then the number of kits is listed. So there are altogether 12 kits, and each kit has
15
capsules each, right? So I cross-check this with the drug package. Kit 1 is there, Kit 2 is there, 3 is there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it exactly corresponds to what was in the package. So that's nice. And the expiry date is given 1st December 2018 and the batch number. So batch number is the same for all the kits. That means all these kits were produced in one batch in the manufacturing complex. And then there are instructions for the temperature. Deactivate the temperature logger, which I already did. Press stop button. Then I sign off. Philip Black. And I received it on 15 June 18 and signed off. So when you come to the site, you can look at this documentation and you can see that I received it.
Yes, Philip Black, thanks for that. When I come to the monitor, I sure check that and I show it the shipping receipt to my friends as well. So that is the shipment receipt. So Philip Black, is that all that you do? How do you keep track of all these drugs at site?
Oh, Dolesh, that's very easy. We use something called the Master Drug Accountability Log. That means the log that keeps track of all the drug with respect to this clinical trial. So this is the Master Drug Accountability Log. So the kit numbers are listed. Kit 1001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the lot number is also given. That is the batch number. The expiry date I listed. So you can take a look at this and you can get a snapshot of what drug is available at site, right? Receipt date from the depot. Remember the day I signed the shipment receipt, it was 15th June. Anybody looking at this Master Drug Accountability knows which drug is available at site and what is the expiry date that was used. There's another column for used, unused, damaged. So when you use it or dispense to a subject, I say used and which subject it was used to. And then if the drug was not used or damaged and it was returned or destroyed, returned to the depot or local dispose date, that also we record. So that is the Master Drug Accountability Log. So Master Drug Accountability Log is the document or the tracker, you might call it, that we use to keep track of all the drug at site. What drug is available and what's the expiry date, the storage temperature, and so on.
Thank you, Philip Black. That's very enlightening. So I will sure check this Master Drug Accountability Log and the shipment receipt when I come to site. Okay, so you better be very clear with your documentation. And let us thank Philip Black. We'll be seeing him again. He's such a nice bloke. And that brings to the end of this lecture about drug accountability and introduction and shipment receipts. Thank you and ciao for now.